Mm. What the hell going on?
See, technical difficulties. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Whatever. Good morning.
Good morning, good afternoon.
What is going
Mm-mm. I get screwed on in. This is madness. Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody?
Jesus. We want to welcome you to Venom and Vision, the
The
podcast
podcast. I
where
don't know
we
why our camera, our Facebook
I don't
camera,
understand what's going
is
on.
like Zoom mode right now.
Why I'm so close to TV?
Let me see if I
To
can.
the screen. Maybe like pinch it. That's so weird. There you go. That's weird.
There we go. We're back in the game now. What's going on, everybody?
Welcome to Venom and Vision, the podcast where we keep it real about life, love, and everything in between. We are your hosts, Erin and
John, and I am the Venom. She is indeed the vision, and I don't mind saying a vision of loveliness. And is she ever sublime?
and around here we're not afraid to talk about the sweet, the messy, and the truth most people avoid. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Tonight
Let's
we're
take
talking
our
about
hold on. Let's take our little
our shots.
so to start the show. Tonight's jubilation is coming from our good friends at 1800. Though we're not sponsored by them, we should be. I'll tell you that.
Man. Give me a line, babe. Hey, you be fun.
Mm, mm, yeah.
Ready?
Wait, let me get a line. Yeah. All right, let's go.
Mm. Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. All right, but tell them what we talking about today.
Mm. Mm.
It's a bite in the back of your neck. All right, so
So tonight we're talking about I told you what I need.
why aren't you listening?
Why aren't you listening?
We're gonna dive into all the communication types and the love languages, and why there may be some disconnect between what could cause some disconnect in marriage, and why does it appear your partner is listening. Um, so we're gonna dive into those topics today, and we're also gonna dive into
And we did say we were gonna talk about a little something else.
mhm,
With you guys.
a little side.
This is your show. This
Yeah, I'm producing this show this
Okay.
week. So we're also going to be talking about briefly. Are you comfortable in chaos,
Mhm.
or because you're afraid of unfamiliar peace? You know what I mean? So I think that also has to do with communication too, uh, and maybe communicating with yourself ultimately. But we'll get to that shortly. So
Yeah. So what you want to start? What do you want to start the show off with?
well,
Mm.
I think let's start the show off with you know how important communication is to a marriage or any relationship of any kind, to be honest. I think proper communication Well, let's start with that. What do you think proper communication is?
Hmm. Proper communication is being able to express yourself and create an understanding for the other person, the other party. Like if you're communicating to another person, right? Mm. Um, being able to express yourself and being able to not hold back, being open, uh, creating some understanding, a little bit more of an understanding of yourself to another person, right?
What do you
And also being able to receive it from that person.
completely agree? What do you think are the main components of good communication?
Active listening, being able to talk and without being disrespectful. Um, having a mature attitude.
I think one of the mainstays also is accountability in communication. Because if your partner is coming to you, letting you know that that something you might have said or did makes them feel some type of way, or that they need you in this fashion to step up a little more or go back to what it was, or that you were what you were doing when y'all first met, or something along those lines. You have to be able to, like you said, listen, understand, but also hold yourself accountable uh, for the growth of yourself first,
Mhm.
and what it takes to be in that relationship. So let me ask you this: can a relationship survive if communication isn't good emotionally, but physical needs aren't understood?
Hmm.
Well, I'll say it like this: not if communication is good, can a relationships survive if the communication is good emotionally, but physical needs aren't understood?
Yeah,
Torrance, what up with it?
but it's just no. It just takes some. It'll just take time, and it's up to those two parties if they want to endure that time.
I'll say that I think it can, but there has to y'all have to have a bond enough to know that what y'all have besides is the physical needs. Because some sooner or later, someday, if you're really in it to be in it, y'all get old. Sex is the last thing y'all gonna be thinking about. You know what I mean? And it's more about companionship. It's more about love. Things y'all built past the physical. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? So you have to think about things in those terms. You know what I mean? What do we have after the sex? Or what do we have besides the sex? You know what I mean? I think that comes with, you know, understanding each other.
Hmm.
Um, I think though you have to be able physically to understand your partner. And some people may not know how to communicate what they need physically, either because they are afraid of what their partner is going to say, or afraid of being judged, or really don't know necessarily what it is they want physically.
Hmm.
You know, but everybody says communication is important, but What does that mean? What does it mean? What is the importance of communication? What does that mean to you?
Is it only verbal?
I don't think, well, I think most communication is non. You know what I mean? I think there are subtle clues and cues you need to be paying attention to know when your partner is in need of something. But that also comes with the verbal communication first. I mean, it's also being able to have the conversations about what your partner needs and what you need and things of that nature. You have to have the verbal communication first before you can even understand the subtle cues and things of that nature of what your partner may need or how they're feeling in any given moment. You have to have those conversations. Sometimes they can be uncomfortable, but you have to, comfortability doesn't come from, well, growth doesn't come from being comfortable. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's communication, only verbal, I think it's tone, effort, consistency,
Actions.
actions, absolutely action.
Actions matter.
Yeah, I agree with that. So are you communicating to understand or respond? What does that mean to you? Communicating to understand or communicating to respond? I think everybody on earth has been triggered enough to when they hear something that they're communicating to that makes them want to respond rather than listen.
So here's my take on that. And I'm just saying it from my point of view.
Mhm.
Communicating to respond tells me you're not even hearing what the other person has to say. You just hear certain words that may trigger something in your mind that makes you have to respond at that moment. And it can throw everything off. It can throw, don't put it in there with lime in it. Dang, you a bartender.
Sometimes.
But that's something that I've talked to you about because sometimes I feel like if I'm telling you something, I feel like you not really listening. You just
No,
hear
I have to
certain
say the same
words.
thing
See,
about you. You see,
exactly.
you know what I mean? That's how
Because
that
you do
looks.
that though. You do that though. You
As you
like to.
as do
I don't interrupt you.
get the fuck out
I
of here.
don't
It's gonna snow tonight, y'all. If she's just saying,
interrupt you. I don't think I do. I really don't. I listen all the
mm,
time
to who?
to you. Let me
Yeah,
get
well, where am I when you do this
right
all
in
this
front of
listening?
me.
Oh, I don't know.
Let me get some salt on my hand.
I don't know where I'm at when I'm supposed to be do all this listening. I will say this. There has been some work done. You do start to listen. You're listening better than you've ever listened before. I'll say that. It's not as consistent as you sitting here saying it is, but there is work being done, and I appreciate it.
I need to jump inside your body as you tell me that because I don't understand. Okay,
Yeah,
that's enough.
I really wish you would jump with somebody so you be like, oh, he ain't lying. That would help a lot. Yeah.
No, because I feel like when I speak, like I'm speaking now, like I'm actually evaluating what I'm saying before I say it. So it's like when I talk to you like that, I feel like you kind of just lose focus. Like, yeah, she's talking too slow, or I don't really care about it.
Why would you
Or
think
you
that?
be because you be in your phone.
Am I on my phone right now?
Not right now.
All
I'm
right.
just saying.
But when we're having real discussions, or even if I'm in my phone, you ask me what you said, I can repeat it pretty much. Like the other morning. I heard what you said. Am I wrong?
Uh-uh.
Come on.
Uh-huh. Leave me alone. Mhm. Oh, hmm.
Listen, don't be mad.
So,
Accepting while we're talking. It brings the inhibitions out.
that's what? The inhibition.
The inhibitions. Take the inhibitions away. Right? So go ahead now.
But yeah. So like when I'm speaking, and I'm like actually evaluating what I'm saying as I'm saying because I want to use the right words. I want to use the right tone. I want to use the right context of what I'm saying, things that I'm saying, so that you can really understand.
It's appreciated. Don't give me, listen, you've come a long way with it.
So it's like but it's like sometimes when you just respond with, "Oh, let me live with it," I just be like, I just said all of that just for that.
Yeah, I mean, when I say let me live with it, it's because I too want to sit with it and mull it over and you know also get an idea and a perspective of what you're trying to give to me from where you sit.
Hmm.
So that's what I say when I say let me live with it for a minute.
Those that when you say that, I actually appreciate that sometimes. But sometimes you don't just say that, and you'll just be like, "Ah, la, 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 la," and you
Because
just go off.
and I think that's because sometimes that when you do communicate and there's a problem, I'm immediately looking to try to figure out ways to solve the problem.
Hmm.
And maybe you don't need the problem solved at that moment, but if that's the case, let me know because I'm immediately going to be like, all right, let me fix this shit. You know what I mean? And we've had that conversation before as well, where I'm like, if you just need to vent and you just need to me to listen, then say that so that I can do exactly what it is you said. Somebody looking at your mouth while you're drinking.
The
Somebody,
ice.
somebody out here looking at you. But when those situations occur, if I say let me live with it, it's because I'm trying to understand your perspective, and I may have not have gotten it at a particular moment.
Moment.
You know what I mean? So I do live with it, and when I say I live with it, like I be in the shower with it, I go to work with it. You know what I mean? Like I live with it because I think about it. I play music to remind me of it. You know what I mean? I'll listen to Anthony Hamilton or the Dramatics, something like that. So if it's depending on what it is you said, I just try to mull it over so that I can, uh, you know, move in a necessary fashion to keep growth in the marriage. Um, but there are some things that need immediate attention. Like when you say you didn't feel heard, it's everything. Fuck everything else except that right there. That is,
Mm.
you know what I mean? If you don't feel heard, I then fuck everything else until you feel heard. How can I make you feel heard? Because I know what that feels like, and I want you to feel that. I want you to be heard because I want to be heard. I want to be understood. You know what I mean? So, like certain things I can live with, certain things I need to address immediately. You know what I mean? And you just have to know your partner well enough to know those things. So, do you think? Well, I don't know if love language is a universal. Um, what do you think the five? Do you know what the
Well,
five?
we're gonna talk about the five love languages. um, the five love languages are. Get out my phone. Cause you messing stuff up.
What does the problem look like?
Words of affirmation,
Mm-hmm.
quality time, physical touch, acts of service, and receiving gifts. I didn't know that that was an actual love language.
It sure is.
I thought that that was part of acts of service.
No. So therefore, I'm glad you see that because what you think your love language is off. What you think your love language is?
Mine?
It is not.
What?
You have two love languages. You don't just have
Me?
one. Yes.
You're telling me
Yes.
what my love language is?
Yes.
What is it?
Acts of service and receiving gifts.
No, it's not.
Listen. How are you gonna tell me what your love language is? And
Yeah,
I'm like, because I'm the one giving
okay,
it to you.
yeah.
You
We're
know?
gonna talk about this tonight.
Good. Because look, when I give you gifts, you appreciate them in the same fashion you do acts of service. However, I know for a fact acts of service is your driving force. You know what I mean? But you receive gifts in the same way you receive the acts of service.
That's showing appreciation, babe. That's not necessarily my love language. It's not something that I need. That's not like me saying,
okay, I'll get that. All right.
I need this
Yeah, okay, I'll get it. I'll
in
give you
this
that.
relationship.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Yeah.
It's not a love language.
So
If you never gave me a gift in 10 years, I would be okay. Like, it's not something that I need from you to show me love.
okay.
No.
So let me ask you this. To you, and I've asked you this on several occasions over all these years. What to you are acts of service to make you feel loved?
When my water went off 10 years ago and you came to my house with jugs of water, that made me melt. When you got down in the ground and turned the water on to my house, that, oh God, I have a man. Yeah. I was like, yeah, he loves me. Okay? Like, stuff like that.
Okay.
It be the simplest thing.
All right, I like that. See them cheeks? Look at them cheeks. They won't get your ass down.
It be the simplest shit. And that's what you don't sometimes I don't think you really understand that about me.
But see, in that moment when I was doing those things, if you would have said that the way you just said it now, do you understand the superpower that would have gave me?
You got it down?
Yes, now.
Okay, because
Absolutely.
can't go back.
I have it now, and I appreciate you for that because you will randomly send me text messages just to let me know that you appreciate me waking up in the morning and just going to go get it. And that continues to make me go.
That's a change.
It is. You goddamn right that's a change. And it's appreciated. And I tell you that it is appreciated. I appreciate that so much.
Because I don't have to do it anymore.
No, I ain't say that. Don't you ever forget that shit. But
I'm retired.
The hell no.
I can't retire.
But like for real though, that shit is appreciated. That puts gas in the tank. When I could be having a bad day and you don't even know I'm having a bad day. You'll text me some shit like, I just want you to know I appreciate all you do for us and the children. Or if you wasn't in Bryce's life, I don't know where you would have been and shit like that. Listen.
But no. That's a whole nother thing because I had that moment when I called you when we had senior night and I called you. I had that moment where I was just like, damn, look at look at where I'm at right now. I'm here right now walking my son across this field. It wasn't just me. And you should have been there. So I said I had to call you. I had to call you because no matter what the fuck we went through, your hand was in it.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, that does make me feel good. You know what I mean?
I don't need no more shots right now.
You
It's
okay?
just this order.
No, listen. Whatever happens is supposed to happen. You know what I mean? And I'm not mad at it because I might go with you. I know where you're going, and I might go with you because I took a hard swallow just then.
But it's like when you see like stories and people posting about oh niggas ain't shit and his daddy this and their daddy and yeah, mm, I can't say that about you. His real daddy, yeah, because where was he at? You was there, and he knows it.
I know
He
you.
knows it as much as he probably get that part from me too, just like that,
Yeah,
not
I
that
get it.
mushy,
I get it. I get it. Listen, I get it.
That takes some time. That
I
takes
get it.
growth.
Look, I get it. I get it.
It does take some growth. And
I get
Raven
it.
too.
Yeah, Raven too. Like I said, Raven let me know without letting me know. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like you sit at the table, she just start talking to me.
When Raven can start talking silly and stuff like that, that shows a little something. Because I don't know, my kids they mirror that part, I guess, from me.
Mm-hmm.
That tough attitude where they just a freaking brick wall.
I get it.
It's hard to crack.
It's crazy because all my daughters come to you, but they come to me.
They do.
And I know why. I get it. Why? Because my level of accountability is 0.6 million. And every now and then they need
But
somewhere.
see,
Every now and then they need somewhere soft to land.
yeah, but I can be tough too. It's not that I can't be tough.
But they
It's
know
not that I can't be
but
tough.
they know how to get to your soft spots.
That's Aaliyah. Well,
Brooklyn
yeah.
does too.
Raven too. Now,
Yeah,
especially now
they
with
know how
that
to get to
baby.
they know how to get to your soft
Mm-mm.
spots. I give my soft spots when I feel like it. When
And
I
my
feel no,
too,
I give my
but
support. I give my soft spots when I know they need it.
when
You can't get to it if I don't want you to get to it. Because if they doing some dumb shit, you gonna get calls on the dumb shit. Bad decisions are bad decisions. Period.
mhm.
There's nothing else other than that. Listen, that's why a lot of people come to you first before they come to me. Well, I tell you, I say it like this:
It's crazy
the
that
people that
people
come
come
to
to
me,
me.
the people that come to me, like I said, our dynamic is crazy
It
because
is.
when people come and ask us for advice, they want you to show them the truth from the window that they're standing in. We on a high rise, and they want to see the whole truth, so that way they can make the decision on whether they want to take some of the truth or little portions of the truth and things of that nature. I, on the other hand, only come in when they act like they don't see the truth that you're trying to show them. And I throw their ass out the window of the truth you're trying to show them. And I make the truth hurt. I want them to understand that all this maybe my ass is no maybe. You going out the window. I want the truth to hurt. And I want somebody to give it to me like that. You know what I mean? In a respectful fashion. Because I'm going to be respectful, but I'm definitely going to be a direct. I'm gonna mean everything I say. Yeah,
But
like
could
I'm not.
but now if somebody was that like that to you,
I'm
could you
fine.
take it?
Look, I'm because I would rather you be respectful but direct. You ain't got to call me out my name or raise your voice or anything of that nature because I'm not going to do that to anybody. More often than not, this is my tone. If my tone goes high, I won't say my tone goes high. I say my voice octave goes up, and I start talking like you know what I mean. I start talking like Prince singing.
I hate when you do that.
Yeah, but that's you know what I mean. But if my voice octave goes higher, but the tone,
But if somebody did it to
I'll
you,
be fine because like even at work. My boss would come to me and be like, "Hey, you did this and this. That's what the fuck I need." I'd be like, "Even times when you have been bomb," and I reacted like I said, the time when you was like, "I don't feel hurt."
hmm
That shit was direct and it wasn't disrespect, and I immediately responded. I was like, "Oh shit, oh shit."
so what's your acts of service? I mean your love language.
It definitely ain't like service. I don't need shit. Um, um, you know what mine are. You tell me what mine are.
Words of affirmation and quality time.
Nope.
Words of affirmation and physical touch.
Yes, ma'am. Quality time comes regardless. You know what I mean? Because we like being around each other. So, you know what I mean? Quality time is regardless. You know what I mean? We like hanging out with each other. Like I said, we can laugh till we pee on ourselves. And until we faint. I almost fainted, but you did.
Never in my life have I just laughing.
That shit was crazy. Son. Yeah, but those words of affirmation for me make me feel like the Incredible Hulk. Like I could flip the whole building over right now. And like I said, you don't understand how some days I could be having a shitty day at work and that shit'll come through right on time. And I'll be like, yeah, bitch ass niggas. You see this shit?
Who are you talking to?
Work. Everybody at work. Everybody's bitch ass niggas sometimes. Like I said, I'll be at work and just be going through some shit because it's busier than I wanted it to be. I'm hot, sweating, didn't get up on time or got up too early, tired, fucking coffee ain't working. You know what I mean? Like, and then you send one of those, and I'd be like, like how Mario get when he eat the motherfucking mushroom. Yeah, at least one other couple hours. You know what I mean? That shit'll hold me in the road. A lot of women don't understand that shit. Just telling your man he's appreciated. That shit'll make that nigga grow spikes and run through several brick walls today. Well, a woman can start a war or end it. You know what I mean? Joan of Arc, you know how many motherfuckers she had under her command just by being able to motivate them, man? What is it? Run through it with kill everybody involved. A woman's power to motivate or destroy a man lies in this part of their face.
Mm.
They can say, Patty, how I went to fucking
We can
middle
build you
school
up
with her.
and
I went to fucking Condor with her. It's
we
crazy.
can build you up and tear you down. That's what
Yes,
you saying?
absolutely. A woman can build or destroy a man with the words out of her mouth. Samson and Delilah.
hmm
She can build or destroy that.
So because so now so what happens in a situation like ours? Our love languages aren't the same.
then I don't think they're supposed to be. I don't think our love languages are supposed to be the same. I think that as long as we're giving each other what it is we need in our own love languages, you should be fine. Because my love language doesn't have to be your love language as long as you communicate to me properly what your love language looks like, what you need.
But I think that requires patience too
Yeah,
from
and work.
each party.
Yeah, and work and grace. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Both need work. You need to put in work. You need to have grace for each other's love languages and be able to continually and may even be trying and failing till you get it right. You know what I mean? You have to
Hmm.
be able to do that. You know what I mean?
Can somebody love you deeply but still love you the wrong way?
Yes.
Hmm. I
Yes.
agree.
Because they can love you with everything they have in them and still not know how to. And that has a lot to do with the communication. If the person you love, I mean, the person that you love isn't communicating to you what it is they need to really truly feel love, you're just flying by the seat of your pants.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's an effort. You're giving the effort, but that's not be the might not be the effort they see because that's not the effort they want. But if they can't communicate that to you, then it can cause a rift, and you feel like you're doing this for nothing because you're not getting what you need in return. You're not getting the response. You're not getting validation that it's working. You're not getting a thank you or anything like that because they can't communicate to you that what it is they need. But they also have to be able to communicate that to themselves and look at themselves and see what it is they truly need. It's hard to please someone that doesn't know what it takes to please them for real.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and it could be for fear of being judged, or they really just don't know. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Thanks. Mm. So do people use that's just not my love language? Oh, as an excuse. I'm about to put them salt in the line.
I could work too. But I think people use that's just not my love language as an excuse to not receive love or to down
Or
their
maybe
payment
not to have to give
in return. Okay, I feel that. Um,
that other person their love language. Right?
yeah, we've been there too.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times you tell me that until I give you this, you won't give me this. Crazy work.
I think that comes from again me just not being a very mm, uh, I'm compassionate, but in certain regards, I guess not or wasn't enough.
I just think you were
I felt, huh?
think you were guarded.
Guarded.
Yeah, you didn't want to truly be vulnerable for whatever reason. Um, I don't know what that was.
It was having to me having to be vulnerable. It was just like I felt like having to tell you certain
You felt
things.
like I should have already known.
Yes.
How, Sway? How your
Or no,
communication?
like I'm talking about specifically with the words of affirmation. It was just like I've never had to do it before, I guess too. And so it was like it just seemed superficial to me that if I have to do this, is it going to see like it's not is it gonna feel genuine from that I'm doing it?
I think that has a lot to do with the fact that you didn't want to do it. Like, I mean, like that's how I felt about it. I was like, you just don't want to do it. Because, like I told you, I was like, this shit that you asked me to do, that whether I wanted to do it or not, I know that's what you wanted, that's what you needed, and I did it. But you just did not want to do it. Like you should say shit like, I don't want to be fake. I don't, and
Yes.
if I don't feel that way, I just don't feel that way. And like,
It was just having to say certain things felt like to me like why do you need that? Why do you need that from me? I just didn't understand. I
but
guess.
you know, hindsight being 2020, in certain aspects and at certain times,
Hold on, because I just thought of something. It it might also have been because it was something that I didn't need. So it was just like, I don't need that. Why you need that? Do you know what I mean?
yeah, I get that.
So that was it was just difficult for me.
And like I was saying though, in hindsight being 2020, the man I am now wasn't the man I am then. So honestly, I probably didn't give you much. I'm not gonna say that because
Yeah,
there was
don't because
because there was plenty of shit I gave.
you've always been um and maybe I took it as too much. You've always been the complimenting type. Um,
Trying to uplift you.
yeah, and it was just like I felt like it was just new. I guess it was just new, or just like it. I felt like it was just something that I just didn't need. I still kind of feel like that. Like if you tell me or give me a compliment once or twice a week, that's enough for me.
See, you feel like you don't need it, but I know you well enough to know that you have these periods of unsureness of yourself.
But it's just like that's the thing, and take it. It's probably it's a major flaw. I I will deal with it myself. Like I don't really need you to tell me. I'll just deal with it myself. You know what I mean? So ooh,
And that doesn't work well for you.
mhm.
That doesn't work out for you at all.
How you figure?
Because if you when you think you've dealt with it, you really haven't. And it comes out another
It'll come
way.
out a different way.
Yes. And it happens
That's
often.
probably that's probably true.
And you'll say something, and I'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You're probably right. I think you probably know me.
I'd like to think so.
I would hope so. I
But
don't know. I just be so tough sometimes. Yeah.
for what?
Huh?
You ain't have to be no. You don't have to be. You don't. You know that. You don't have to. Like like the dopest shit for me is to come in here and you are sitting right here with your feet laid across here and you watching TV and you chilling
And what happened? That did not last long.
because your ass just you want to do extra shit. Relax. Relax.
Because even with that, even with those few weeks, those whatever, that time period, I was just like, In the back of my mind, I was just like, oh, he probably think I'm like,
Did you hear me say shit?
no,
You, you,
that's just
but you
me.
know me well enough to know that if there was something I needed to say to you,
I know that.
like I said, the dopest shit for me
I
is to
mean, it
come
felt
on. Look,
good.
look,
It
right.
did feel
So,
good.
and it felt good to me too. So the dopest shit for me is to come in here, Dennis ready the house clean, and you
Hmm.
sitting here watching your shows.
Yeah,
All I gotta say, it makes me feel good
that shit don't last long.
because you are outside of your fucking mind. I don't know what the hell you got going on. Like that's why I was asking you the other day about these about the bills. I was like, what the fuck do you think? So you feel like you're not participating in? If I tell you what the fuck are when is this due? Give me the bill so I can fucking pay it right now. Do you feel like no, I got it? For what? If I'm telling your ass to give me the fucking bills, what are you doing? I like seeing you here chilling. The house clean, food made, you in here watching whatever the fuck show you watching. That shit make me feel like I'm doing what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Sit your ass down and chill the fuck out. That's what I be trying to tell your ass to do. You worked, we've been in this motherfucker together for a very long time. You worked. I'm not telling you not to quit working. Keep your money, do your thing. If I need you to add something to the bills, I'll say, babe, that's what I need for the bills.
Hmm.
If I don't say that shit, sit your ass down and enjoy yourself. Just keep doing what it is you've been fucking doing since our reconciliation.
Right. That's the thing. It's been a shorter period of that than it hasn't. This
But
is why
but but but
it takes
but
some. It
even
takes some
but look, even in that
getting used
short
to.
period of time, even in a short period of time, has there been a lag at any time in that short period? Has there
I'm not
been
saying that there was. I'm
right?
just telling
But
you
I'm what
how
I'm
I feel.
I get it. But what I'm saying is,
Mm.
pay attention, nigga. Pay attention.
Relax.
I'm relaxed. I need you to relax.
I am.
Like I said, that shit be feeling good. I come home, everything's straight. You done did your work day, and you sitting in this motherfucker cooling.
Mhm.
I come in, give you a kiss. Most of the time, I got my shit in the bathroom for my shower. Like that shit is awesome.
Mm.
That put gas in the tank. Keep going to go get it. They be out here bullshit. I need to do it. You don't need to do shit. Sit your ass down. If you want to go to work, work. Like even then, when I was telling you when you was looking for a job, I'm not stressing. These bills gonna get paid anyway. If you was sitting here chilling, I like that. You can go to like you work from home, so when you get off, like I said today, I'm picking up some more hours. For fucking
For
what?
what?
For what? For what?
Because it's just there.
You could be relaxing, stress
It.
free, unnecessary. For what?
Yeah. I don't know. I like this job though.
Uh, Didn't like it for the 8 hours you're there. and
Mhm.
sit your ass down somewhere. I don't need. Yeah, I'm asking you to do all of this shit. No, so all
Mhm.
these fucking Amazon packages be coming to the house.
Exactly. That's why I need to work so I can keep making them come.
Listen, you can work your regular hours without having to do extra shit. Like you said, today you got off work and then did extra work, and you could have just did what you did with the house and been sitting here chilling, had everything set up when I came.
That still work.
Right, but it's not the type of work
Still
that
work. Woman's work is never done.
neither is a man's. So I don't want to hear that
Yes, it
shit.
is.
No, it ain't.
Y'all can
There's
relax.
no time where a
Okay, we're
man
gonna talk
can't.
about
There's
it.
no time
We're gonna
where a
talk about
man.
that next week.
Yeah, there's no time where a man can pause on protection and provision. There's no time.
Okay. Okay, if you say so, we'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, we can do that. That could be the again topic for next week. So,
Mm.
what happens when your love language isn't your partner's? We talked
We
about
talked
that.
about that.
Can someone love you deeply? We
We
talked
talked.
about that.
Listen.
Is physical touch deeper than sex with many people? What do you think? Do you think physical touch
Yes,
is deeper than sex?
we talked about that.
Think it's deeper than sex?
Hmm. Yes, sex is an act.
So
It's
it's
an act,
so it's physical touch.
but it's just a general. It's a generic. It's an act. It's penetration of two body parts, right?
No, only one body part can penetrate it.
That's what I meant.
No, only one body part is getting penetrated. Maybe two. If she like it like that.
People like it like that.
If she, whoever they dealing with.
Anyway,
Well, there's two that'll get penetrated.
Jesus,
The third one is
that's
optional. The third one is optional.
yes, physical touch is deeper than sex because physical touch
Good.
can physical touch is
I'm listening. I'm listening. Go ahead. Physical touch is good.
it is deeper than sex because it's like a study, right? You take your time to study your partner's body. Don't fall asleep. See, if I touch you, you go to sleep. That's to tell you something right there.
You have
So
a superpower because you've been a licensed
exactly.
massage therapist
That don't
before.
have nothing to do with
So
it.
yes, it does. You know how to knock niggas the fuck out, and I'm not mad at
Yeah, that ain't got
it.
nothing to do
No,
with it.
it has a great deal to
It
do with it.
really doesn't. I've touched people before I was a massage therapist.
Well, you have
In the
healing
same
hands.
way. Before I
Listen.
graduated
I hope you
from
didn't touch
massage,
nobody else the way you touched me. I don't want to hear that shit.
hello, while I was in school, we were together, right? And
Yes,
I was still massaging you. So I was not a licensed massage therapist at that time.
but you were in practice.
Hardly.
No,
Anyway,
hell no. You
I
weren't
was
hardly. You was
still
in school, like you said.
okay, but they're not teaching me how to touch people. They're teaching me how to do massages. I can still touch
How can you
you.
massage somebody without touching?
Babe, stop. I can still touch you without being a massage therapist. I'm not a licensed massage therapist right now.
But you had the training to. You're not licensed because you haven't renewed your license. That's it. But you still know the work.
I knew how to touch people before I was a licensed massage therapist.
I'll send some help. Y'all see what I'm dealing with.
So, mm, I
Yeah.
feel, I
Oh,
feel.
you still got yours. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, so you was bullshitting. Had me take mine. You
Hell
didn't
yeah,
take
because
yours.
you don't want me on the
Mm. Okay, so some people
um,
feel emotionally connected through physical intimacy. I'll agree with
yes.
that. I will agree with
And
that.
you.
I'll agree with that. That listen,
My glasses is fogging up.
listen. You can walk up behind me when I'm cooking and just put your hands across my chest like this, kiss me on the cheek. Listen, don't get me wrong. I may want to bend you over on the table afterwards,
See.
but if that doesn't happen, that does give me, it does make me feel wanted. You know what I mean? It definitely makes me feel wanted. Um, you know, and everybody wants to feel wanted and needed. It does make me feel wanted. You know what I mean? Like,
Even like what we when we go to sleep, y'all, and we'll hold each other's hand.
the other day we was holding each other's pinky.
We what? You wasn't asleep.
Yes. I woke up and you was holding my pinky.
Yeah, just like
Your
this.
pinky, you was holding my pinky. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, I'm gonna leave it right there.
You said that.
Yes, to myself. I was
Hey,
like,
my
what
glasses
happened?
is
Why is
fogging
my
up.
pinky over here? But I left it where it was. I left it where it was. So I ain't mad at it.
So I think that that's deeper than sex. Yes.
So social media says if they wanted to, they would.
What?
Whatever. Social media says if they wanted to, they would. But if they wanted to and they would is a fool's folly because if they don't know you wanted to, you wanted it to happen, how would they know?
Huh?
I said social media says if they wanted to, they would.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you wanted to do something, you would. Well,
Mm.
how the fuck would they know if that's what you needed if you didn't say that's what you need? Because nobody's gonna do anything you don't want them to do.
Mm-hmm.
So in order for them to know, in order for them to want to do something for you, they have to know what it is you want them to do.
Sometimes you just know.
Ooh, some know sometimes. So
You know, a lot of people in a lot of situations, they'll just do things because of previous experience.
right, but everybody you can't base on what previous experiences were based on the present experience because they may not want the same things. So you
Okay.
might so you what you
So
might
you wing
do
it.
and that often will get you slapped in the
Depending on
face
what it
with
is.
reality.
Depending on what it is.
It doesn't matter what it is. I can't come to you and move with you like I moved with any one of my exes because you're not there. You can't move with me like you move with any of your exes.
I tried.
And how that work out for you?
And that's where my learning experience
Exactly.
came.
So that's what I'm saying. So you have to move with your person, the person you're dealing with. You know what I mean? So social media is on that bullshit when it comes to that. And people who follow behind social media and do all of this shit. Oh, well, this what they said on this channel, and this what they said on this channel. What they say on social media, it has to work out for you and the person you're trying to get.
Hmm.
And that comes with the communication. You have to know yourself well enough to know that.
Yeah.
Because I can't come to you and move with you like I did any of my exes. You know why? Because they're fucking exes and it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? And if it works with my exes, that's where I'd be.
Well, not only that, it's because you was well, I'm saying for myself, you were my husband, so I'm not gonna treat them the same way. I wasn't gonna treat them the same way.
I like the fucking hope not.
They tried.
Oh, when we were separated,
They wanted me to.
listen, when we were separated, It's cold as ice. Cold as ice. That's why I said
I
that.
wasn't cold as ice, but I was cold in certain ways where it's
I
just
say that.
like, no.
I wouldn't say I was cold as ice. I didn't give the grace I gave you to nobody. The moment you said some slick shit, get the fuck out. Listen, the way I, that's why it's hard for you to believe when I tell you some of the things I said to some of them, because I've never talked to you like that, because you're my wife.
Mm.
The shit I used to say, fuck you think you're talking to? I don't believe you said that. Not to you, but to them. Yeah. And it'd have been everybody else after that if we didn't reconcile. Until I found somebody who I wanted to really be with and give them that respect. But until then, I'm gonna be sucking behind a project building, smoking that fire green with them ghetto children, plotting the way that I can make a million. Lord, shout out juvenile. But like, I didn't care what they thought. You can get the fuck on now. And the girl that tried to give me an ultimatum. When I had filed for divorce, she's talking about I need to be divorced by this time, or what? You can get the fuck out now, right now. And exactly how I said it. You can get the fuck out now. Fuck you think you're talking to? I said that shit on a couple of occasions. Who the fuck you think you're talking? You can get the fuck out now. And I know it's hard for you to believe that because I've never talked to you that fast. Because I won't. Because you're my wife, and that's how that works.
Okay. So, hmm.
Let's get this part. Let's get this.
Yo,
Babe, listen, you be trying to cut our conversations off short. I like our
this,
conversations. Fuck all that.
alright, it's late.
We'll be okay. We'll run jokes.
And we got family coming in from
Hey,
New
hey,
York City.
don't you want to?
New York City.
Don't you want to be up for that? Yeah. And see,
Oh,
this
yeah.
rain is going to probably come down even more. So let's get to it. Can love survive without physical intimacy?
Yes.
I'll say
No.
yeah. Huh?
No.
You don't think love can survive without physical
It can, but
intimacy?
it won't be the same. It'll turn into something.
What do you think it'll turn into?
A non-intimate relationship.
But there's other forms of intimacy.
Oh, I thought you meant this.
I mean, but we talking physical.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think that the physical intimacy is a bonus or a need?
The physical intimacy is a need.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Which matters more? Emotional connection and physical chemistry.
Emotional connection.
Emotional connection, I agree. But those emotions cause you to want to be physical. Like
Exactly.
but you know how many do you want to know the amount of the percentage of men are in sexless marriages?
Yeah. Well, how much?
It is a great deal. Like 67% is
But you know why? You know the reason?
because I feel like there are some women that feel like once they get married, that they don't have to do those things.
There's nothing to do. That really isn't the
I
reason.
said some.
I don't think that's a reason at all.
Well, it's hard to explain that to a man who's
Maybe look at the statistics on that. Probably 5%.
No, it's definitely more than 5%. I promise. It's 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 going to hit you with the number. It's going to be astounding. Ask Siri right now. Ask Siri right now.
You ask Siri because you the
No,
one that's
because I'm
coming
in the
up with
middle of the
this stuff.
show. You can
But
ask Siri on. You can
no,
ask
no,
Siri
no,
on
because I'm
this.
about to give my thought on it.
But let's get the facts before you get your thought.
Oh my God. Hey Siri,
What's the percentage
what is the percentage
of
of
men
marriages
that are
that are sexless based on women feeling like they don't have to do anything anymore in the marriage? What?
No problem. I won't. Just put
Okay, Siri.
just ask.
I want to type
What?
it in.
No, don't even do that. Just say it this simple. What is the percentage of men claiming, what is this percentage of sexless marriages in the United States?
That's not what we're trying to find out in the US. 15, that's 15 to 20%.
All U.S. marriages. That is wow.
Experts generally define a sexless relationship as one where a couple has sex fewer than 10 times a year.
Finish reading this shit. Don't be reading it all.
I'm not gonna read the whole thing. So there's several factors that play into it. Frequency threshold. While 15 to 20% of marriages are completely or nearly sexless, if you include couples who engage in sexual activity very infrequently, example, once or twice a month, that number can jump to 30% or higher. Age-related changes. Sex frequency tends to decline as couples age. Okay. Underreporting. Experts believe actual numbers are likely higher than reported because it's often taboo or shameful to admit. Many survey respondents are less than forthcoming about their sexual inactivity. So start believing everything you see on the internet, basically. Cause we don't know they history,
They
story.
said inactivity, not activity. Inactivity. That
Okay,
means that they're not saying that they're having sex. They're not saying that they're not having
they're
sex.
not saying shit.
But what I'm saying is that or they could be pretending that they're having sex and they're actually not.
Exactly. So why are you even listening to the shit in the first
I'm just
place?
talking about the statistics. I don't give a fuck about the internet. I'm talking about the statistics.
Well, where's the statistics? On the internet, man.
But stop. But people did the surveys. Stop it.
Google did it. Siri
Where
did
the
it.
fuck do you think they get the information from?
Oh my God. We need to do our own poll. We're gonna do our own poll.
To who?
We go out in the street.
You're not gonna go out the street and talk to people.
Yes, I would. With you. Hey, stop playing. We said we want to do stuff like that as a couple.
All right. Now, when I say let's do it, you're gonna be like, "No, I don't want to do it.
I'll be in
I
the
don't
back.
like to talk." Hell,
I'll be
no,
in
you
the
gotta be
background.
quiet.
I'm gonna
See,
tell you what to
see,
say, and
hell
then you
no.
gonna say it.
See. This is the bullshit I'm talking about, right here. Hell no, we're not doing that shit.
Why?
No, because I ain't gonna be the only one making this shit shake.
Mhm.
Get back to the subject and the
Mhm.
party. All right. So, which matters more?
Emotional connection or physical chemistry?
Yeah. Which one?
Emotional. We said that.
Oh,
We
yeah.
was
We just
already
said.
talking about that.
All right. So that's a good question.
Should
Should
partners
partners
have to
have to?
teach each other how to love them? Yes. Yes.
When did you start believing?
Hmm?
When did you start believing?
In the beginning. In the beginning of time. When Adam met Eve.
Listen, people. Don't let her lie to y'all.
Um that now you can ask me, did you want to? And I was like, no. Why? That's too much work. That's how I felt.
No, you expected me.
Yes, I expected you to just get it, just know. Yes. Yes, I did. Don't go back. Don't go closer to the camera. They see you. All glistening all over your body. Okay.
Hey, listen. To the fellas out here that have a woman that expect them, that they expect you to know what they need without the telling you what they need, get out,
Do what?
get out,
Uh-uh.
get out, guys,
No.
get out.
No.
Listen, because
They'll come to the realization,
it may be too late,
or they just won't.
and if they don't, why the fuck would he stay?
Hmm?
Hmm? If they don't, why would he stay? Why should
Because
he
he's
stay?
patient.
Hell,
He's loving.
listen. If you just said if she does not figure it out,
Oh, if she don't figure it out, just trying to reconnect.
if he doesn't know, if she doesn't get it,
Oh, if she don't get it,
he gotta get the fuck
but that still just takes communication.
out. How can she communicate something she
Don't know. Maybe they need to separate and realize shit during that time.
That's what's us. What's your closing thought? In the party.
Patience
You
is
know,
a virtue.
what's your closing
Patience
thought on communication?
is a virtue. That's my closing thought. Patience is a virtue.
This is a virtue on everything,
Especially while married, being black, and
though. Or white.
drinking his juice in the hood. um,
Send help, y'all.
uh,
I'm gonna give my final thought.
what's your final thought? Wait, can I finish mine?
I didn't know whether or not you was finished because you was on patience of virtue when drinking your juice in the hood. I didn't know what the fuck you was going with it because you stopped. Hey, finish the job.
Mm-mm. So, I'm gonna bring it back to what our original topic of the night it was, and say, so it was, I told you what I need, why aren't you listening? The biggest part from that is communicate with your partner, be open with your partner at all times. Even when you feel like the walls are caving in, just still, that person is all you got right now. It's next to you or she's next to you every night. Y'all sleeping in the same bed. So if you can sleep in the same bed as this person, why shouldn't you be able to be open? Right?
I agree. One final thought on communication and are you listening is listen with intent. Communicate with intent for growth, for understanding. Even if it may cause some sort of confrontation or an uncomfortable conversation. Communicating. Holding it in isn't going to breed any sort of growth, nor is it going to breed any sort of accountability. Communicate your love language, how you need to be loved, how you want to be loved, what it takes for you to feel love, how you receive love. Communicate those things. Give people grace to be able to figure you out. Make mistakes. Let them make mistakes in trying to grow with you. Don't be afraid to communicate to them when they're doing well and where they need work at. It's part of the course. If y'all trying to build something together, you have to be able to give constructive criticism as well as pats on the back. Don't be afraid of either. But also you have to be able to take the constructive criticism as well as you take the pats on the back. I ended by saying this. Anything worth having, you're going to work at every day, all the time. It's 24 hours, 7 day a week, no days off, no vacation type of thing. If you're in a relationship to build towards marriage, remember ultimately first is God, everything else is work. Thanks for coming out.
God bless and good
Good
night.
night.